Hi there. Just going to do a quick walkthrough through my most recent mini book that I put together. This is 49 in Market, and it is the Serenity line. I found this paper, I think it's a couple years old, but I found it in a local scrapbook shop in Las Vegas when I was visiting. So the papers were just absolutely beautiful. This is actually a piece of the cover of something, but it had some embellishments on the back, so I've cut into it a little bit. But it was one of the only things I had that had the name on it. So you can certainly look up this paper line. It is absolutely beautiful, and I had so much fun with this. This is a hidden hinge book that I built. The cover is 6x8. I did several layers on the front cover here where I did page and then another block and another block. This beautiful frame is a die cut. This real pretty lace was actually one of their laser cuts, and I cut a piece. Butterflies, stamps, floral, all kind of layered up together. Right here, right now, the little banner, it all kind of went together. So I used their paper line, and then I used a Stampin' Up! Pad. This is Pebble Path. I inked even around the pages or in the actual book itself. So I kind of went crazy with the ink on this one. And then any other kind of dark colored paper that I used was a blue. It's also a Stampin' Up!, but it's called Misty Moonlight. I didn't use this ink, but I used this colored paper. So let's see how this turned out. I did a pretty little tie on the spine here. This was actually a little cut apart or a piece I cut out to kind of, make it something you could do as like a label. The back is just kind of a nice, simple, pretty, beautiful paper. Let's open her up and see what's going on. Committed to this ribbon. This is a Stampin' Up! Ribbon also. I don't remember the name of it, but it's just kind of a nice, pretty, neutral color, and I liked kind of the width and the thickness of it. Front page, I went ahead and made the two pages here kind of mirror. This front page here just open, and this is actually the front cover. So I did do a little flap situation here, left some space for journaling. Some of the really cute little stamps, those were little pop-outs. This I just thought was such a pretty little circle detail, and then the pretty little butterfly. And so you have kind of a mirror page, different papers, but mirror kind of layout with some more of the embellishments. I did this book a little bit differently. I did all of the pages, and then I did the embellishments last. So that's kind of how I did it. Okay, full transparency. This right here, the ink pad. But I kind of liked it. It sort of went with it. I actually almost covered it up, but I feel like if I didn't tell you that was an oops, you wouldn't notice. So I chose to leave it, and I feel like it's not the end of the world. Oops, magnet closure. I did several magnets in this book. I didn't make the little inserts, and I'm kind of thinking I'm not going to. I might still... If I do, they would be the Misty Moonlight paper, but I'm honestly thinking I might just leave it. The next page here, again, I kind of went with a mirror. I went with a waterfall with a flap. This is a little pop-up, kind of a dimensional saying favorite right here. And then I went with just a couple little pieces of scrap. Again, everything was inked. Pop that open. And then try and keep in frame here. Let's try that. We've got the pretty little waterfall look, so you can get multiple pictures in there. This is also a die cut or a cut apart I added onto it. So I put all the pages together, and then I did all of the embellishments at the end. Same sort of mirror here. Again, that memory is a pop-up, magnets. So this one I did 3 little scraps versus 2. So they're not matchy-matchy identical. I went with another piece of that kind of lace. So this is what it sort of looks like by itself. And it came with a few different strips of this in different colors. It's really intricate and delicate, a little bit of a pain for adhering, but I used my Xyron and that sort of helped out. This has been in my life for a million years. I love it so much for those kinds of things. Okay, open up our flap. Same kind of general layout here with our waterfall. Lots of room for pictures. I left some space for journaling as well. This one here, this is a backside of page 2. Another little flap with a pretty little satiny ribbon. I did leave this page empty of embellishments. I liked the paper. I thought it kind of did enough. But when you open that front flap up here, more of that pretty intricate lace. There's some of that misty moonlight blue paper from the Stampin' Up! Line. Then here we have a little pocket page. This is, again, multiple layers of embellishments. This beautiful laser cut frame, laser cut flowers, laser cut leaves, pretty little laser cut butterfly. I just kind of layered and layered until I was happy. Might still stick some tags in there. I have a few things like this page left that I can cut up, and I could make those tags. So I might do that still. I've started on another page. Not a mirror page. Again, full transparency, because of an oops. There was a mirror page, and I realized I had forgotten one in the middle, and I had made another page at the back. So this page has a little tie. How cute is that? Loved these delicate keys, little frames, also just little pop-outs. And then I pieced together scraps, right? Just little bits and pieces that I had from previous papers. I really wanted to utilize as much of the paper as possible. Created a little place for photos here, photos. This is a laser cut leaf that I added on just kind of for a little bit of texture, a little bit of oomph, and then the whole thing ties. That page is, whoops, sorry about that. That page does mirror the page behind it. Again, there was a little oops there, so still has the tie. This ribbon is absolutely gorgeous. This is a Stampin' Up! Ribbon. I believe it's their Pebbled Path ribbon, which I just thought was absolutely so pretty, and it's just got a little bit of a shimmer to it, which is a lot of fun. But same thing, I pieced together this page, this little flap with just different little bits, all of the inking, little bits of butterfly there, and then open it up. So solid blue, and then the pretty pattern. The patterns are super delicate, but just really pretty. And then that ties. Last page here, front of page 4, I layered that key on there and then layered just that little bit there, little heart embellishment. Again, we've got our little flap with our ribbon, pretty just little satin ribbon I picked up somewhere along the way. Dark blue, I added the little favorite photos, and this is what I was saying. So I've got that pocket here, and I could add more little details. Layered a couple bits of the cutout lace there, that intricate lace. A little pop-up of like a little button, and that was another little doodad from a pack from the same line. And then this back page here, this is the back of page 4. Remember when. These beautiful butterflies. This one also opens, and I put that there to remind me. I did make a little tuck here, so that is somewhere you can tuck a picture, or you could certainly put a picture on here as well, but I did leave those open sides. Big space for a big photo. That's magnetic. This side as well, same kind of thing. We've got big space for photo as well as a little tuck slot there with the pretty little overage there. So I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna have a tough time giving this one up, so I might have to come up with a good reason for this. We did some beach photos, so maybe this will be my beach photo album for me and my family. I hope you enjoyed. Again, that was the 49 and Market Serenity Paperline. I know it's a couple years old, but it's still out there. And then again, our dimensions are 6 wide by 8 tall. I believe my spine was 2.5. So those are dimensions. Had a ball making it, and I just think it's beautiful. And I have some leftover bits. I might be making some cards that look like this as well. Thanks for watching.